that you guys are not expecting to talk about, or even imagining your hair, because it's the only video on YouTube talking about this. I know people know that as your real jackpot queen, I'm here to bring you so many diverse opportunities, diverse options, and in a way for you not to hang. But the thing is, most of you feel like, oh, you just clinical. How many of you have done this research to have actually realized this? And for those of you that don't know, I am actually in my 3rd year medical school. So for me to be in my 3rd year and for me to know this type of information, that means that my research level is on another. Sorry, my level of research is on another. No, my research is on another level. That's what I'm trying to say. So you guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I'm putting on nightwear. I don't know if it is appropriate for you to put on stethoscope on this thing, but then you know it's not easy to be a medical student. So at any point that I get, I have to flaunt it to all your faces. Yeah, because I dropped out 4 years ago and it was not easy when I was trying to, you know, yeah. So now that I'm back, hey, I've told you people in one of my videos that one of the reasons I actually want to become a doctor is the prestige that actually comes with it, the respect that comes with it, the business that this girl, a doctor, yes, that's why. Even if I'm putting on singlet or bra, this is my stethoscope. I worked hard for it, and that is exactly what I'm doing on this thing. So if I got there, go, even though it's night, it actually looks like scrub, right? This is actually nice scrub. But anyways, your first to put on stethoscope on nightwear. Anyway, let's dive back into this information so that you people know that I'm a medical student. So I just came to tell you this information that is not like it's going on. Nobody is talking about. No single body is talking about. And why I'm saying it and why I'm adding it to make it more juicy is because, like, you know, I just told you guys that I am actually in my 3rd year, and most people feel like, how come you know that this information, that people even in their final year or doctors already, they don't have this information. So how are you in your 3rd year? So this is me saying, whether you're in 3rd year, whether you're final year, whether you're a doctor with million years of experience, what makes the difference between you and I is the research. You can be a doctor and you're just focused on hospital work, going to the hospital, treating your patient, whereas me, I'm focused on my medical school and my research work. I earn money for research, so of course I try to create time aside my medical school to make this research. So when I come and tell you people that I charge money for consultation, you got me? So this is me saying, you can, if you have more experience than me in the medical field and all of that, but you get better in what you know according to what you actually create time and dedicate time to. For me, I dedicate time to making lots and lots of research and updating my head. So having get that out of the way, that you now understand why this 3rd year medical student is already projecting to the future. And another thing is, even I've said it in my video before, that as a medical student, medical student or medical doctor, have you about to enter medical school, you should plan for your future. You should plan for your future. You should allow your future, because when you graduate, there are so many shaggies that wait you, because on that graduation, the way they say you're finally a doctor, my dear, it's just going to be you against the world. Nobody is thinking for you. Everybody is expecting. If it's your parents that have seen you through school, in their mind they'll be thinking that, when are you giving back our money? If it's loan that you do, everybody will start thinking, doctor, you know, when will this doctor be? And like I used to say, it is at this point that so many people drop out of medical field. Like some people switch career and everything. Most times people don't really want to switch career, but the thing is because they actually fail to plan while they're in medical school. So when they now graduate, everything feels overwhelming. So I'll keep saying it and saying it again. I am just in my 3rd year. I never graduate yet, but I already perceive how graduation is gonna be. So that's why it's important to plan. And in the midst of me planning for my future, planning for my career, that was how I came about this through research. And when I make research on YouTube and everything, nobody is talking about this. Nobody has talked about it. So I said, let me come and update my YouTube people. You know that I have to come and give you people truths. So the thing now is, if you're a medical student, you're a doctor with years of experience or anything, and you're intending to write the Plab. Plab is written to go to the UK. If you're intending, this means telling you, please, take 2 steps, not even to like 10 steps backward, and think twice. Yes, and think twice. And another reason I'm saying this is, I have some seniors too that said they want to write Plab, And you know that they are my senior. Me, with my current payment, I'm trying to say her that UK, they will not listen to somebody because they'll be like, what do you know? But for those of you that you understand and appreciate my professionalism and efficiency, yeah, you know that this girl, if she not see, she not the top, yeah. So let me say, if you're thinking of writing or taking the Plab, take like 10 or 20 steps backward. Plab is not like it used to be. Getting a job in the UK is not like it used to be. There are so many changes to that effect. The first one is Plab itself. Before COVID, maybe if you graduate this month, September, or any month you graduate, maybe like 6 or 3 months time, you can actually book Plab. But now after the COVID, it's not very difficult for you to get a date for Plab just to write exam. Even USM, the guy is not hard like that. If you want to write USM in the next month, why read it? This one, you have to wait minimum, depending on your center, depending on where you're writing it. Sometimes you have to wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years before you actually get a date. Yes. And even after writing, you know, it's 2-step. That Plab 1, before you see date for Plab 2 again, and you know that it has a expiry date for your Plab 1 and Plab 2. It has to gel. It has timeline. Do you understand? You know, those 1 and 2, it's not easy to get a date. First of all, so if you plan to write Plab, so you should actually give yourself like 3 years extra after graduation for you to write Plab, your Plab 1 and your Plab 2, because the dates have becoming so difficult. Everybody wants to move to UK. Then aside another time, let's even say God not help you. You book date, you see a date that is closer and everything, and I booked it. The next shaggy is job. His job, bro. You people know that Plab is not hard. If you study, most people, if you hear anybody failed Plab, it's actually because they did not practice with the time. I went through the questions as I studied medical study. I went through Plab questions. I'm like, these questions are cheap, so cheap. So Plab is not really to test your IQ like that. It's just to see how fast you can, sharp answer question. So Plab this more with timeline, something like that. But USMLE, like that with when moving your brain and your sense, then putting it back for you. These are the difference between the exam. So obviously USMLE is more harder than Plab. So it's easier, obviously. Even your sleep, you can pass Plab as long as you practice with the timeline. But like I've said, it's difficult to book a date now, and even when you actually get the date and you pass your exam successfully, the real reality now comes with job hunting. Gone are those days that before a doctor finishes your medical school, the world is at your feet. You have a job waiting for you. Now, you have to hustle. They don't send our papa again. No. Because everybody knows that being a doctor is one of the jobs or profession you can do as the best job security. So people are really coming into this field. It's becoming more competitive and all of that. That's why people are saying being a doctor in the UK, NHS, can you come back? There's still lots of doctors. In fact, do you know the number of doctors that move from Nigeria to the UK? And now people now even realize, say UK is like the 37th state in Nigeria. So now it's becoming competitive. So even if you pass your exam, this is me telling you, from me to you, free gift of nature. Before you get a job in the UK as a doctor that has passed his or her Plab, is gonna take you, let's even say that you are the apple of God's eyes. You are his favorite. He came to this world only because of you. He created you with only the soil that he made. Like you are so special to him, my dear. Just plan like 6 months minimum. Like you are the apple of God's eyes, like his exact height, same eyeball to eyeball. After passing your Plab, for you to get a single job offer, even interview, 6 months. Then let's now say that you are the apple of God's eyes, where you are just stay on your own. It's just feel like 1 or 2 years, or even 3 years, or more. So this is just me saying. But there are some people that they can get in 3 months. So that 3 months, that means that every single minute of your life, you're always sending CV. You're always, that 3 months, I'm not sure. So this means saying just 6 months minute. Gone are the days that in 1 week, 2 weeks, less than 1 month, you get the job offer as a doctor. Now, There are no jobs. There are no jobs in the UK. So that's the reality that people are not talking about. So imagine if you actually graduate, right? And then you have to budget like 3 or 4 years for you to write your Plab 1 to Plab 2. And then you have to budget another 1 to 2 years or 3 years before you actually get a job in the UK. You spent how many years like that? So do you know any other country you would have used that years for, and it would have count more to your residency? So this is why I tell people, when you're in medical school, it is your best time to plan, make research. And like I used to say, even if you are in medical school and this is what you plan, every week, every month, keep checking that plan, because things change. Things become competitive. There's updates. There's everything. Imagine somebody in their final year that already planned for UK now, and the person has not graduated. But look at what is happening to UK now. There are no jobs again, right? So that's why I say, in medical school, you have to have your option A, option B, option C, option D, option E, option F, option W to Z. So that as one have go like this, Hoyana, you move to the next one. So majority of you that you put all your eggs to move to the UK, what's the next plan for you now? So this is me just telling you the sincere truth, the bitter truth, the reality about doctor jobs in the UK. There are no longer jobs in the UK. Despite they say doctors are quitting their clinical and everything, it is now very competitive. And another reason again is, but like I said, if I actually give it time, I actually get a job. Because most doctors moving to the UK right now, right, that are working in the UK, in like 1 or 2 years, they will actually move to another country. And that country is what? Who can guess? It's only if you make research you can know. And that's because this country, they are moving to 2 countries from UK. And that's because these 2 countries, they give a clear pathway that, oh, if you have experience in the UK, you can come here, you can come there. So that's why there is this huge inflow of doctors into the UK currently. So it's not as if most people really want to stay in the UK for that long. Most people just need that 2 years foundation training, 2 or 3 years experience, and then use that to apply as pathway to another country. So for you to be able to get a job now in the UK, like I've told you, you should plan like 1 year, 2 years, waiting for when somebody will leave the UK to another country. So like I've said, there's actually still hope for you, but you have to be patient, you have to be calm, you have to be this, all the things you can know, you have to everything. There are a lot of shares that with you. So, and that's one thing I used to tell people is, when you see an immigration pathway that is easy, right, you will see so many people actually going, because it's easier to pass Plab now. So many people are going passing Plab, passing, because it's, of course, it's easier to pass and everything. So as a medical doctor or medical student, surviving medical school alone is a higher rank of difficulty. So if you can attain that, I would just advise you or implore you to try to go for the hardest of the pathway. Because when you actually opt for the hardest of the pathway, you and I know that not many people will really want to opt for that hardest pathway. So that way you've really left so many competition behind. But if you're going to UK, of course everybody wants easy life, right? Easy life. Because when you go to the UK with UK experience, there are so many countries. I know of 2 countries that you can do like this and do like that. If you want to know the country, you know how it is now, come and pay consultation fee 50k. I'll tell you where you can go with your UK experience. I'm sure if you make research, of course, you can have to smash that, right? So that is why this thing. And then another thing I'll tell you is, now that UK is kind of out of the way, not really like a plan A again, there are some countries I will not tell you to put in your plan, because those countries, right, there are some countries that they have a lot of pathways for you to, like for foreign doctors. There's some that they are pathway 1, pathway 2, don't even try it. There are some countries, like I'm saying, there are some countries that if you're not going to go through, like maybe as a doctor in the UK, then you now move to this country, don't even bother writing their licensing exam, because you're just jonesing. You're just jonesing, because at that competition pool, they will actually give preference to people that has UK experience over you that you just wrote their exam. So there are some countries like that. So don't just say because UK is out of the way now, then let me try this country. Before you try any other country, check their pathway very well. And if you're trying another country, make sure that they have just one single pathway. If they have alternative pathway, it is really going to be another competition, because they will obviously give preference to this pathway compared to this. There are some countries I can mention like that, but few people know that when I go and do my research like this of having sleepless nights, I like to have money before I talk. Yes, at least to buy juice. But yes, you pay for the information, and then you feel like you cannot pay for the information. Yeah. Pass like this to Google and go and make your research yourself. Anyways, that's just what I say. I should come and tell you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.